Hello again, everybody. My name is Dale DuFay, and right there's Mary Hall. How you doing, Mary?
I'm doing good. Hi guys. Hope you're doing good.
What happened to your knee?
Pipe fell on it.
Oh wow, one of
Did
these.
something to my ankle.
We were. I was having her hold this board right here, the one going up and down there, and a pipe about that size that went up through the roof. Uh, about what a good 10-foot section of it came crashing down and hit Mary and glanced right off of her. But she did protect the cement floor. There's no
I know.
damage on the cement floor. That's what's really important.
I had to keep it protected at all costs.
So thanks a lot, Mary, for your sacrifice. Appreciate it. We're just determining here in order for the joists to be perfectly level off of our new beam there. We only need to put 3/4 inch wood on top of these blocks here. So we're gonna get 1x6s and go along here where we cut it out. And then we're gonna put a brand new 2x8, probably, or it might be a 2x6. We'll see, whatever it is. And we're gonna put a brand new one up to cover that ledger board. And it'll also double up the ledger board and make it stronger. And have something for the brand new joist to butt up against. So that'll be nice. So we're gonna go get the 1x. We're gonna get some mortar them in. Mary finished cementing this whole wall yesterday. Or where did you start? I think some of this was done already, wasn't it, Mom?
Yeah.
But we used up what bags we had left. I think we had 12 bags, 13 bags left or something like that, 15 bags.
Is it finished? Or did
No, we didn't quite go all the way. Still got more to go because we ran out of cement. I mean, it's amazing how many bags it takes to do all this. I mean, again, these cavities go all the way down to the footing, which is at the cement floor level here. And so that's like 2 feet. So filling each and every one of them takes a lot of cement, but it's still economical if you think about it, because the bags of cement are only a few dollars a bag. And if it takes, we have to do this side too, cut that board out. And again, I remind you how bad those boards looked. In fact, I got one out here. I'll show you right here. But you can see this is the bottom side. I mean, on the top side of it, it looked fine. And that's what we cut out over there on that wall. We cut that all out. Yeah, that's about where we started, where the wood was cut.
Yeah.
So we cut that out, and only because it was basically too thick to line up with all the new beams and everything. And thank God we did, because it's like totally, it's been compromised like you wouldn't believe. I mean, you can see the dents here where it sat on the brick, and these were the voided areas that they didn't fill with cement like they were supposed to, like we are. But you can see it's all dented and rotten and everything, so it's a darn good thing we've taken that out. I mean, we don't want to put a brand new floor on crappy old wood, Barn wood is essentially what it was. I mean, so this side's going to do the same thing. We took the circular saw, that one right there. I'm glad Mary set it up, but you can see how close we get all the way, that close. Once the blade's down, the top of that shield clears that bottom wall plate there. So it just cuts straight along, and then again, it'll all be replaced, and we're going to use treated 1x6s. They have real high quality ones at Menards. So that'll be like perfect. We'll mortar them in. These will be perfectly level, and all the cinder block will be filled and totally topped off with brand new mortar. I'm mixed because, as you can see, Mary intentionally left them shallow, because it's better shallow than, of course, too much. So that's perfect. She did a perfect job all the way along. Yeah, this is where we started, in fact, where we cut the wood here. She filled this one in the other day from here over, but we did all this yesterday. That's quite a bit. There was a lot of mixing. And it takes a while. We got to bring the cement in one bucket at a time. and then she scoops it in one little scoop at a time and packs it in, make sure it's all packed in real good and all that. And then as you can see here, the 1x will line up perfectly with this. This comes up about 3/4 of an inch. So this will all line up with all of the brand new beams and everything. And what's cool is not only is this old, basically worthless old wood getting replaced, but it exposes the open cavities of the cinder blocks, which we are going to proceed to fill on this site. So it's going to take about, we figured 32 bags, or 33 bags it took to do this whole side. And we're still not done. We still have, as you saw, 3-4 cavities left. So, you know, it's going to take 35, 36 bags or so we got to get. And then we got to get the mortar, and then also the Portland cement, which we like to add into each mix. The strength that makes everything better. That's why this concrete is turned so white so quick, is we added a lot of Portland into the mix and made it basically a higher quality. Made it all whiter. You can see that was the first slab. It needs constantly needs cleaning. We're constantly vacuuming, but it sure is a lot easier than wallowing around in the, well, it wasn't even dirt, it was wet dirt, but not mud. It was weird, but it would stick to the bottom of my shoes, I'll tell you that. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's kind of midday right now. We had chores to do this morning, but wanted to get this video in, show you what we did yesterday, but being so late, I don't think we'll get much more done on the cement than finishing this side over here. So, but that'll be fine. I don't know if we'll get to the mortar or not. Again, we'll try. We'll get as much done as possible, but we also got to keep in mind Mary's injury. So, but the x-rays came out negative, so she's good to go. I thought I'd put the whip away for a couple days, you know, to kind of ease up on her a little bit. So is there anything else you want to say, Mary, before we end this video?
Just have you guys keep my brother in your prayers today. He's got to go in and get a heart surgery, get a pacemaker put in today.
Wow.
And just keep him in your prayers.
Alrighty.
And me too. My ankle and...
Well, yeah, you live, your heart's
now
okay.
it's a cankle. It's swollen up, it's a cankle.
A cankle, right? That's what they call it.
A cankle in my knee.
Yeah. At least it didn't get as bad as it could have, you know,
Right.
if it sprained or something. So, but I think it was just a glance just good and solid. Again, it was a good thing you broke the fall. Because
I know.
So, alrighty, so we thank you for watching, and we'll talk at you later. Love you.